All right, so I've been learning to smoke meats since about early September, and this is my first try going with the brisket. So this is what I just bought from Kroger. It was $2.99 a pound, and I'm about to cut off some of this fat, and then we'll go from there. But this is my first time smoking a brisket. I've done all kinds of pork and all kinds of chicken. This is my first go at brisket. So join along with me. Hopefully it turns out okay. All right, this is part two. This is the only thing that I'm using to season this brisket. I'm just using black pepper, Lawry's seasoned salt, and Himalayan pink salt. And this is what it looks like right now. And it's about to go on the smoker. This is what I trimmed off. So there's an awful lot of fat on there. Not nearly as much as there is now. I mean, there's not nearly as much fat on it now. There's still some left on. And again, this is my first time doing it, so we'll see how it turns out. Now it's time to go to the smoker and we'll see how it works out. We'll see you in a few hours. All right, so we've got it in the smoker. Go ahead and take a quick peek. There we go. Using mesquite barbecue smoking chips. And again, we'll be checking back in a few hours, see how it's looking. All right, this is what we have after about 6 hours on the smoker. We got about 170 degrees in the thickest part right there. I'm about to wrap it up in some foil, and I'm gonna put it back in the smoker for a few hours. We'll see what it looks like. It's looking good so far. Well, after 6 hours on the smoker without any kind of wrap or anything like that, and then pulling it off the smoker and wrapping it in tin foil and then throwing a slab of butter on top of it, let it go for another 6 hours. Wrap the brisket, the foil and all, wrapped it up in a blanket or a towel and put it inside of a cooler and let it rest for 3 hours. So we're about to cut into it and see what it looks like. It's looking good. Liking the bark on the outside. It's nice and soft and feels like it could just fall apart. So we'll see how it does. All right, still nice and hot. I forgot to mention the temperatures. When I first took it out and decided to put it in aluminum foil, the internal temperature was 168, 170. Put it in the foil, left it in the, put it back in the smoker for 6 hours. And the internal temperature got up to 210, probably a little bit higher than I would have liked, but somewhere between 200 to 210 is what I've been watching other YouTubers talk about. And after 3 hours in there, I'm sitting in a cooler, wrapped in a towel. This is how tender and juicy it is. And let me just say, it looks fantastic. Just fall off. It's not any bone, but it's just so easy to just pull apart. But nice and juicy and tastes very well. All right, hopefully you enjoyed it. This is my first time doing it, so hopefully I'll only get better. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed and safe smoking.